I'm so humbled by the experiences that God has taken me through and allowed me to see, allowed me to experience. I have no choice but to give God glory. I have to worship Him. When I was in 5th grade, my mother got a call from my 5th grade teacher saying, "You've got to send this girl to performing arts. She's got something." So I auditioned. You go through the audition process, and I got in. I had been singing so much and working so much. I was doing Christian music, but I feel like I was forgetting about God. I wasn't really worshiping like I used to. And I learned how to really worship God, how to get in His presence, how to know Him, and how to remove those things that would hinder me from worshiping Him. And also coming out of myself and realizing it's not about me, that it's about God. And once I got that realization, I was so free to worship God. And that's where I could say that my true worship experience began. When I got pregnant with Kalela, it was a surprise. I'm 41 years old, and I didn't realize that I could have any more children. I was about 3 months into the pregnancy, and I went to my normal prenatal visit, and they said, "You're high risk. Your blood pressure is 225/135. You're gonna have to be transferred to a high-risk specialist." From that day on, every week, I was at the doctor's office. I was hospitalized 3 times. The 3rd time I was hospitalized, they said, "You know, you're not getting any better. You're getting sicker. The baby's just not doing that good. We're gonna have to take her." One Wednesday night, I was at my worst. My blood pressure was 225/135. And I was laying in the bed that day, and I was so sick. And I was like, "Okay, God, you know, this is a bad day. I don't know if I can get through this day." And I got a call from Shane Harden. Shane said, "We're gonna sing to you. We wanna sing a song to you." And the song that was sung to me was Amazed. Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed by you. And I remember listening to them sing, and I tried to sing with them, but I couldn't do it. My vocal cords just stopped because it wasn't for me to sing, it was for me to receive. And I just listened to the words of the song. The next day I went to the hospital, was admitted the next day. That song stayed in my spirit my entire hospital stay. I prayed that we could go to 34 weeks. We couldn't make it 34 weeks. We only made it to 29 weeks. Kalela was born by C-section. I didn't get to hear her cry because my blood pressure was so bad they had to put me out. I didn't get to see my baby until after she was born. She weighed 1 pound and 15 ounces. When I finally got to hold her, Kalela just decided to stop breathing while she was on my chest. There were no nurses around. The monitors were not going off. She stopped breathing. I was like, "Kalela, breathe, baby, breathe." I was rubbing her back. "Baby, please breathe." I said, "Melissa," who was her nurse, "she's not breathing." At that moment, she says, "Come on, Kalela, come on, baby. You've got to breathe, you've got to breathe." She wouldn't move her off my chest because she felt like if she was still on my chest, she would continue to breathe. We rubbed her back, we rubbed her back. Finally, she started breathing, but they had to take her and put her back in the isolette because that was the best place for her. Days went past, and I couldn't touch her anymore. I couldn't hold her. If it was not for the prayers and the support of my family, if it was not for the prayers and support of my church family, if it was not for what I have been through in my life, all the struggles and trials and tribulations I've been through, I realized that at that point, God's gonna take me through this too. You are such a blessing sent from God above. Kalela, Kalela, Kalela Rose Reese. I will praise thee, O Lord. I will glorify you, O God. With the fruit of my lips, with the meditation of my heart, I will give you glory. I have to. It's in me now. Whenever I get the opportunity, I give God glory.